The next trope we have is the sassy black woman. In my opinion, this is the most common trope and we see it all the time.
The Willie T. Ribs racer cheerleaders.
It's not a problem when it's just like one show, but when it becomes every show, that's when you have a problem.
Ah, shit. Had it go again.
You wanna know how every black person isn't like that? Because you can go to Chicago, you can go to Atlanta. Hold up, let me restart that shit back over. You can go to Chicago, you can go to Atlanta, you can come over here to North Carolina, you can go to Mississippi. Oh well, Mississippi, nigga. So here we'll be watching the black representation in TV shows. We'll be seeing black characters be super animated, super sassy, or either just playing some silly stereotypes that keep playing over each generation. Every year they seem to cast either a black voice actor or just a black actor in general, you know. And let's go and get straight into this video and see what's going on.
Black representation in TV shows. Let's talk about it. So for context, I was born in 2001. I grew up watching a variety of cartoons, sitcoms, and whatever the big three had to offer at the time. When I was younger, I never really paid attention to these films in a deep way. I just consumed it. But whenever I did see a black character, man, it made me happy. I say this all the time, but representation matters. These little instances of seeing people that look like you or not will affect you on a psychological level. That is why in 2026 it's so infuriating, because even the thought of a black lead will have everybody mad. Today we're gonna be looking back on some of my favorite childhood shows and just point out how, you know, black people are depicted in these shows. The reason I'm even doing this video is because on TikTok lately there has been a trend of people doing videos mocking the stereotypical black character.
Hey girl, what's wrong? You look like somebody just ate the last rib at the cookout.
Cookout? What does that mean?
Oh girl, just be grateful you ain't got 12 little brothers and sisters, cause woo, being stuck in the cycle of poverty is a trip. It's trifling.
Well, Sarah has been bullying me.
Oh girl, what? Let me just nip this in the bud right quick, cause ain't nobody gonna be bullying my beautiful light-skinned main character best friend. Okay girl.
All I think about now is the stupid chemistry test. I mean, I can't eat. You can't eat. Girl, it's worse than I thought. By the way, Case, I think we should study together this weekend. Thanks, Reginiqua. You're the best. Perfect. You can do the work and I'll hang out with your fine brother, Jake.
Now I want to go ahead and
See, and that's really like damn near the only representation that you have, and it's not a problem when it's just like one show, but when it becomes every show, that's when you have a problem, you know. That's when you have a problem, because now it's just like, now you're pushing the stereotype that every black person is like this.
Ah, shit. Had it go again.
You want to know how every black person isn't like that? Because you can go to Chicago, you can go to Atlanta. Hold up, let me restart that shit back over. You can go to Chicago, you can go to Atlanta, you can come over here to North Carolina, you can go to Mississippi. Oh well, Mississippi, nigga. You can go down there, New Orleans, nigga. You can go to California, and they all don't talk like that.
So that was a f***ing lie.
You go to every hood or every middle class or every culture in Black America, in America, not anywhere else, in Black America, and everybody would talk different. Everybody would talk different. Like, it's so weird that, like, when they cast a black character, and like I said, everything isn't always about black shit, but sometimes I do feel like it's an agenda. But let me get this off right quick, right? Before I lose my train of thought, right? You know what I'm saying? Let me tighten up right quick.
Oh, shit like
Basically, you go from cartoon show to another show to another show, and then they keep portraying black people with the same antics, the same animation. You know what I'm saying? They got the same, they talk the same, even though this black person can be from one coast and the other black person from another coast. But when they get on the show, they talk the exact same. They didn't grow up the same. So now it's got to be some agenda to show that, like, hey, maybe black people are sassy. Maybe black people are animated. Maybe black people are this, and maybe black people are that.
You're a victim.
And the crazy part is, like, I talked to a lot of black women in my life. I talked to majority of black women. And majority of black women just be bull bombing bellected. Cool. Don't be yelling. Don't be animated. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that. They don't be. They are not like that. But when they get on a TV show, they are portrayed like that.
Make this disclaimer now. If you are one of those people that use the "it's not that deep, bro," go ahead and click off my video. All right, bro. We woke over here, the real woke. No more talking, man. Let's get into it. I highly recommend the act of rewatching media. Nostalgia plays a huge role in why we love things, and this can skew the validity of whether it was good or not. It makes sense because when you were younger, you were happier. So a lot of times people associate these happy times with whatever they were consuming at this time, TV shows, cartoons, and it's just considered automatically good. Now, it's also great to rewatch media because you can get a different perspective. The way you digest a show at 8 years old versus your adulthood will contrast. When I was younger, I loved the show Everybody Hates Chris, but whenever I saw Julius, like, he irked me. I was like, bro, why are you being this cheap?
That's $2.89 worth of food.
Fast forward to 2026, I'm a father of my own, living in this economy. I understand you, big bro. Now let's talk about some tropes. We're gonna start off with the best black friend trope. This is also referred to as the token black friend, and in my opinion, I call it the "here nigga damn" type of character. This individual is only added into the show to say that there is diversity. They are usually one of the few black characters on the show, but they have no type of agency, they lack depth, and rarely has a plot centered around them. An example of this that I remember growing up is Tucker from Danny Phantom. Absolutely love this show growing up. I think it gotta be in my top. It's in my top 10 cartoons of all time. Just looking back, I never noticed this trope. I was really just happy to see a black character. But as I was rewatching it, you can most definitely see how he fits it. You see, Tucker is one of Danny's best friends. He's real tech savvy, great with hacking. He does all the back end work for Danny Phantom, you know, like setting up gadgets, things of that nature. And it's always helping Danny achieve his goals. What I dislike the most though is that Tucker is 9 times out of 10 the butt of the joke.
Hey there,
Y'all want to see my best friend? Come on, man. Hop up here. Come on, man. Hop up here, man. Say what's up to the camera. Yeah, yo. This my best friend right here, though. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. I feel like this isn't like a black thing because, like, if he just plays a nerd in general, like, majority of the time in these type of TV shows, like nerds in general, like, you would just get denied on these TV shows, and it was just like oh, women don't like me, man. Women don't like this. And if he was white playing like the nerd on this TV show, it would be the same exact way.
That's tough.
It's the same way with Jimmy Neutron, all the nerds, and the girls don't like him, or Fairy Odd Parents. And you know, with this character right here, I don't really think it's a black thing. I just think it's really just a nerd thing, you know?
I didn't ask you yet.
And not to be that guy, but they got this man around here chasing white women the entire show. Now, as far as plots goes, they do get...
Devo, go lay down. Don't make me tell you again. Go.
There's an episode where he gets possessed and turns evil, and then another one when he's like jealous of Danny Phantom's powers. They fall flat to me because they don't really lead anywhere. It's like after that show, it's like, okay, just back to normal. As far as his art goes, I think it could have went a little better. By the end of the show, he basically realizes that he's the sidekick. Like, he just stand in his place, and Danny Phantom, the white man, is his show. Maybe I'm tripping, okay? If you watch the show, let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, this example, you don't even gotta debate it. T-Bo from iCarly, he fits this trope perfectly. He isn't specifically anyone's best friend. He's more of like friends with everybody in the group. The main cast of iCarly has no black people, okay? And T-Bo is just one of the 2 recurring black characters on the entire show. It's him and then Principal Franklin. Despite being in 25 of the 97 episodes, there is no depth to T-Bo at all. All we know about him is that his real name is Terrence. He's the manager or owner of the Groovy Smoothie. Like, we never get a definite answer. And I want to say he's Jamaican. I think they hinted at it but didn't necessarily say it. But just because he's a black man with dreads don't mean he's Jamaican. So I don't, you know, we still don't know that. But in short, we know so little about him because he is strictly used for comedic relief. He's loud, funny, over exaggerated, and he got this gimmick of like putting different foods on a stick. Nigga, how the hell you do that? He's a very loved character, so it's just disappointing that we couldn't get more from him. You know, maybe learn a little bit about his backstory, how he got into the smoothie business, etc. Right? They did my boy dirty, man, and this is a common theme that you will see in Dan Schneider films. The next trope we have is the sassy black woman. In my opinion, this is the most common trope, and we see it all the time.
racer cheerleaders are about perfection. Hard work, sweat, tears.
This is where black women is written as loud, having a lot of attitude, overprotective of their main white lead, and in the name, sassy. They also love doing that hand on the hip, you know, finger wag, neck roll thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A great example of this trope that I remember is Ivy from Good Luck Charlie. You could also debate that she fits the best black friend trope as well. Now in the show, it's starring Teddy, and Teddy has a best friend named Ivy. She's extremely loyal, always gives great advice, and will do pretty much anything to ensure that Teddy achieves her goals. Once again, she is one of the few black characters on the cast. So
okay, I think that when it comes down to like the black actors or black actresses or whatever it might be in general, or either black voice actors on these shows and stuff like that, I think that why don't we ever come at both the director or the producer or whatever it might be along with the voice actors?
It's an evil world we live in.
Like, I mean, if you were a child, you know, it's very different. I can't really blame a child too much. It really, you can only blame the child parents. But for some of these people, you know, like if they grown enough and they doing this type of shit, portraying black people as sassy just because they need a job in Hollywood and stuff like that, they should get held to the same fire that the producers or the directors or the writers all, you know, they get held to. Like, that's just my opinion. I think we get too mad at the white man so much that we don't get mad at the people who was a part of it also.
He cold.
Sensational.
Which, you know, RP to that woman and shit like that that died on that train. But don't let one black person murder somebody on the train. Oh, we all fucking murderers at that point. Oh, we all black. All of us black people need to be locked the fuck up. Oh, all black people are violent. I don't know. It's just disgusting that people can sit here and put a title on a whole race off of what one person did that had a fucking mental disorder. And I would never sit here and try to change the way you think, because I don't have nothing to prove to you, and neither you as a black person should be trying to prove something to somebody who already made up in their mind that all black people are violent creatures or bad people and stuff like that. Even though you might not have a record, you might not even have a ticket. You might not never been you a good citizen. Just because I don't know, I can go on and on. I can go on and on about this all day long, but I ain't gonna do that. But if you like this video right here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out my Twitch, and also watch my recent video, which will be right here. And make sure you hit the subscribe button right here. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.